Hello, mortals. It is I, Mario Son of a... Hello. There we go. It's that time of year again. The spookiest time of the year. You know what that means. It's time to review the most spookiest, freakiest, horrifying game of all time! Luigi's Mansion! Luigi's Mansion. Damn, this game is spooky. When I was younger, I used to go to my friend's house and play this all the time, but I was always scared when I played it. What? I was a young kid. I saw ghosts on the box, and I was like, The game was a launch title for the GameCube and is the first game in the Mario franchise to be released for the console. Launched in Japan on September 14th, 2001, in North America on November 18th, 2001, and in Europe on May 3rd, 2002. It is the second title in the franchise in which Luigi is the main character instead of Mario, with players controlling him as he explores a haunted mansion, searching for Mario and dealing with ghosts that lie within its rooms by capturing them through a special device supplied by Professor Egad. We will get into him later. The question still stands. Is this game really that scary? Yes! The story begins with Luigi finding out he has won a mansion in a contest, despite not having even entered it. Yeah, that seems pretty legit. He told Mario about the mansion and the two agreed to meet up outside it that evening. But turns out Mario got kidnapped by booze! Ooh, got turned into a painting! Ooh, very scary! Luigi takes a flashlight with him and he follows the map to the mansion. Upon arriving at his new mansion, which looks much more sinister than the supplied photo, Mario is nowhere to be found. Wow! Who would have thought that the main character... You gotta be fucking kidding.
Hello?
Luigi from... How are you?
You created a time paradox.
Ah! Luigi proceeds inside and... it's just... scary and haunting. Like, you go in and there's just like... no sound, no lights, and no music. It just gives you that eerie kind of feel. That like, this place is legit haunted. Now you're scared. You're freaking out, but you're like, what do my buttons do? And you're like, X, nah, that doesn't do anything. Y, that doesn't do anything. B, that only turns out the flashlight. I wonder what A is gonna do.
Mario! Mario!
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was so funny.
The A button makes you say Mario as many times as you want. Yes! I bet they were like at Nintendo just like, yo, we're making a Luigi game about where he's in a freaky little mansion. Now, what should our buttons do? Hey, what if we like make the A, what if every time you press the A button you just say like Mario or something like that?
Fucking genius!
The scariest part about this game for me is just that when every single time Luigi goes to like grab a door, it's like one of the most realistic things I've ever seen in a game. Like his hands just like, oh my god, and he grabs and he's like, he's about to turn and he's about to open the door, he's like, ah! And it's like scary stuff in there and you don't know what's gonna happen, you're just like the same kind of spot with Luigi and you're just like, oh my god, don't open that door, there's probably like a ghost in there or something. You know? So Luigi finally gets the key from the ghost and you finally open the door and you just see, oh no. Professor Egad, one of the weirdest characters during the GameCube timeline. He's a very, very weird person. He's just there, and like, look at his face. Like, why would you want, like, no. Professor Egad then tells you about how, like, this match had just showed up like a few days ago, and I'm here waiting for this to, you know, it just appeared and everything and whatnot. And then, like, and then he's like, yo, I saw, like, this bread guy go into this place. Yo! That's your bro? Yo, he finna dead, boy! And then he's like, yo, what if you went in there and I gave you this vacuum machine called the Polter Gust 3000, and you went in there, sucked all them ghosts up, and then you brought the ghosts back to me, and I put them in my paintings, and I put them in my gallery so my girlfriend Lakisa could see them. But you don't know how to use this vacuum. You're thinking to yourself, I don't know how to use this vacuum. So then he's like, yo, I'm gonna teach you. And we go for a really quick in the tutorial where... Okay, I wasn't expecting a sexy piece of music for the control setup. But I think that was just like a one-time thing, or... Professor Egad wants Luigi's dick! So basically that's what the game is about. You go into a couple rooms, you sucks up some ghosts, you go around getting keys to open other floors, to get more rooms, to suck up more ghosts, and bring the ghosts back and put them into paintings and whatnot. And then, while on the way, you get like treasure, like 100% of the game or whatnot, and like, Luigi? Oh my god, Luigi, I know this is a stressful night, but there's kids watching! There is this actually very scary moment in this game. Actually, there's a couple. There's that one time where you're in the attic and like you're talking to Egad, and all of a sudden there's like a lightning bolt that strikes outside, and as soon as it strikes, you like see in the shadow of Luigi, his shadow looks like he's hanging himself. And there's also that point where King Boo, like, you go to like fight the final boss, but then King Boo's like, hold up, wait a minute. And he's like, you haven't collected all the booze yet. And he sends you all the way back to the very beginning, and it's like, I don't even need to sleep tonight. It's okay, it's okay. And there's that one moment where I think the power went out. Alright. Okay. Funny joke. Who's been messing with the power? Who's been messing? Nosferatu! After collecting about like 40 or 50 boos or whatnot, you finally go into that room, you fight King Boo, and you get sucked into that painting and fight a giant Bowser, which is being controlled by King Boo. And then all of a sudden Bowser's head comes off. And then you finally beat King Boo, you grab Mario's painting, you bring him back to Egad, and probably just one of the most satisfying, cutest, greatest endings to a Mario game ever happens.
Mamma mia. Oh.
Just seeing Luigi crying to see that his bro is okay is just so happy. And it's just like so lifting to see that Luigi actually cares for his bro. And to me, this is personally one of my favorite endings to a video game ever. It's just so sweet. But seriously though, Professor Egot trying to get that dick though. Here we go. Story begins with Luigi finding out he has one imagined in the head.
I want to shoot myself.